Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Yes, it is tank time. 118 scale tank. I'm not sure of the manufacturer because I picked this up loose. It's quite old, I can tell, because the plastic on the black part at the bottom here is degrading and snapping off very easily. So I'm hoping the plastic on the tank's okay because it's a lot thicker. 118 scale, so I'll be comparing this with my WW2 German soldiers. It's just the videos. And see how they scale up, because that's what I've really got it for, to use with them. I have got another tank which I'll be opening up and reviewing the next day, so that'll be the video after this one. Okay, let me release this from its prison. Got some opening hatches I see here. Got these little twist things which I can't stand. They might be too tough to... No, they're not too tough to razor off, fortunately. Save a bit of time on that one. Save a bit of time on that one. Okay. Looking good. We have tank and commander here. So we have the turret and commander here. Then cable ties underneath. Let me pause this and free it and then come back. Okay, the tank is out. The barrel's out. The driver is nearly out. The tank's looking good, but that was not easy work. They make it like so hard, but us collectors and toy enthusiasts want to get to our toys in a hurry, you know, so never mind. Wait, does it have a brand on this before I get... Right, this is a 21st Century's Toys one from 2000. Okay, good brand from what I've seen. And I just noticed that the tracks do go around, which is great. The driver looks slightly big for 118, but maybe this is a 116 scale or not, I don't know. But we'll have a look in a moment, comparing with the WW2 German soldiers, which I spoke about a moment ago. Maybe I should call him commander, not the driver, you know, so... I'm a tank driver. Got a decent sculpt, to be fair, and these articulations are going to suck compared to WW2, but you know, this is about the tank more than the actual figure that comes with it, but it's nice to have a figure as well. Okay, he is out, so first things first, let's move the tank to the side. Let's have a look at... Oh, got a bag here with something in as well. A bag of sweets or bag of something, but what's in here? Oh, it's a base for the commander. Okay. With a really long pin on that. I mean, really long. Too long, I'd say. Okay, so have a look at the commander. Face sculpt is good, but there's no inking. The camouflage looks good. The joint system is very, very basic. There's no outward shoulder from what I can see, so his head does go left and right. There's no up and down. There's no outwards on the shoulders. He goes up with his shoulder. His bicep bends 90 degrees. His hands aren't particularly great, but he is holding binoculars in one hand, but it's not much good if he can't use them. And his sidearm holster just popped off, but you can't take the gun out. That's okay. So again, this is a thing that's about the tank. His arms do circle across. That's quite nice. But his shoulder needs to go outwards if he is to use those binoculars properly. There is a bend in the lower leg. Oh, and there's just a T-bar on the hips. Looks nice. Okay, scale wise, let me get my other German soldiers. I can see he looks big already. He doesn't stand up particularly straight either, but let's get this guy here with his gun. He's a tall German guy, but his scale's okay. He's a touch taller, but that's okay. Bit of a big boy. Okay, let's put him to the side. Tank. Okay, this is just a circle with a flat side fit into the turret, so it's a friction fit. Where is the shape going to be? Should be that way. Well, that is going to be a super tight fit. I'm not looking forward to that, but I will do it here so I can see clearly. Now, I'd rather this was, a slightly... The thing is, it's not like I can put the tank in hot water to expand the plastic, Well, I'm not going to put that any more in than that for the time being. Yes, I am. But don't break, please don't break. Okay. It's got a barrel rest here. It goes up, but not very high. Turret turns, but then it interferes slightly with these rope sections here. We've got hatches that open here, but there's, you could put, could he fit inside there? You could put a figure there if you wanted to. But the thing is, they don't open when this is at the front. Let me see. The machine gun at the front moves. We have the... How's that open? How's it stop? That does open, but it's a bit stiff. Don't want to break there. Anything else? We have a hatch at the back that opens. Here. Anything else that opens? Not that I can see. Some nice detailing on the engine on the back. The tracks. That's so rewarding. Stiff, but now that one moves. I'm a bit nervous because these are sort of rubbery treads. Oh, they are joined. So basically, if I move one side, the other side moves. So other detailing, there is on the side. There's an axe which doesn't come. Does it come out? Doesn't come out. Doesn't come off. This wire thing which moves up and down. On this side there is the shovel which again doesn't come out. Some bolt cutters. It's just a nice looking model. Not that much functionality about it. So how do I get that open? Should not be using a razor blade for that because that will just break the blade. I need to get something a bit stiffer. Anything I've got close by here? So I know. I'll use my trusty little sewing set tools. Sewing sets are awesome. So here in China, when I rent a room or rent this apartment, the agency always leaves a welcome pack and include a little sewing set. But they have some awesome things like this inside. Sorry, it's not a sewing set. This is a nail care set. Sorry, And this is like thin, it's got a little lip, so for prying things open. So it's a pull up and then a pull up and turn, not a pry pin. Good thing I didn't do that too hard, I could have snapped that. Pull up and turn, that's interesting. So I put this little nail care set back. So it's a bit high up in there. There is a little hole inside where you could possibly put his feet and legs, but that won't be easy. Yeah, not too fond of that. I think detail-wise, paint-wise, and even there's no real weathering. You don't really need it because it looks so good anyway. You could add some to the. This is some of the wheels. This is fantastic looking, but functionality-wise, for your figures, even though you can open that at the back, there's like not that deep or that much space. And these two, even though they can open, you know, it's just not easy to put a figure in there, because then the turret can't close. It'll crush him. You can't even see there. It would crush him, you know. It's a shame that you can't have those. Well, you can have them open if they're open before the move the turret, then open them. And now you heard a little sound. That was his sidearm holster dropping inside the tank. Will that come out? Yes, it will. Great looking toy, don't get me wrong, this is fantastic, but let me rephrase that. Rather than being a toy, this is really a sort of a functional model. And a very, very nice one at that. Okay, so bear in mind my camera's looking up slightly, not completely flat. Can I put this flat? Not easily. Scale wise, that's huge. That is scaling really, really well. That does look fantastic, it has to be said. That does look really, really nice. I'd say it's probably too big for these Joy. Possibly too big for these Joy 2 figures. I'm not sure, you know. I've seen tanks in real life. No, it scales about right. Just that it feels a bit tall for them, like a big target. But it does look really good. I like this a lot. And then the commander's pretty cool. I'll be gluing in sometime. Here's holstering sidearm, and he can be in a tank, looking out and guiding the tank forwards as it goes on. Great looking tank. I do like this a lot. I'm glad I picked it up. So it's a 21st century's toy. And is it a... Doesn't say which model. I think it's a Tiger tank, but my tank knowledge is very sparse, has to be said. Looks very, very nice indeed. Fantastic. Glad I picked it up. And it wasn't that expensive here loose in China. Bear in mind, these are normally quite a lot if you see them on eBay. If I find any, I'll stick them in the links and you can see in the description. This is Awesome Action Toys, and I am signing out, and I'm saying please like, share and subscribe. Check them out for videos. There's a lot there coming on 600, and I'll be back to some more Awesome Action Toy video reviews for you. Bye-bye.